Yo, happy Monday, team. I hope that you guys really enjoyed that workout. Yeah, here come your stretches for the day, guys. Let's get that recovery kick started. Let's get some stretching going and get some relaxation happening so that we can make the most out of that training session and get ready for tomorrow. Peace.
All right, team, we're going to start things off with our drop calf stretch today. So this one's going to show our calves some love. So in this position, guys, it's pretty much like our down dog position, but we are going to have one foot tucked up with the toes pressed against the back of the heel of our other foot while we try to actively drive our heel down to the floor. I'm going to hold out here for 2 minutes, team. And with each exhale, we're trying to push that heel closer and closer to the floor, team. We're actively driving that floor away with the hands the whole entire time. I'm gonna hold out here for just a little bit longer. Alright guys, we are going to swap sides, so we're still trying to push that heel down and through the floor. We're pressing actively through the floor with the arms, and we're hanging out here for 2 minutes. Alright team, with each exhale, we're still trying to push that heel closer and closer to the floor. Still have a little bit longer to go in this stretch. Alright guys, we're coming out of that drop calf stretch and getting ourselves into our dragon pose. So with this, we're getting into the bottom of our deep lunge position. We're going to have that right foot forward, and we're going to bring that right hand outside of the right foot, and then drop our chest or our shoulder over the knee, and we're going to apply some pressure here so that we stretch out our calf a bit more, and then we can get into our hip and our hamstrings and our glutes just a wee little bit in this position, team. We're going to hold out for 2 more minutes. And we're still holding out, guys. With each exhale, we're trying to relax further and further into the stretch. We still got a little bit longer to go. Alright guys, we're going to swap sides now. So still remembering that we're taking that deep lunge position. Should have that left hand stacked outside of that left foot. And we're using that chest to apply some extra pressure, or our shoulder to apply some extra pressure over top of the knee. We're stretching out the back of that hamstring, getting into our hips a little bit, and getting into those calves after all the sprints we did today. We're going to hold out here for 2 minutes. Alright guys, we're still hanging out here for a little while longer, just following that breath in and out, trying to relax deeper and deeper into the stretch. Alright team, we're going to come out of that low dragon and get into our pigeon stretch. So with this, we're still keeping that back leg extended. We're bringing that front foot as close to perpendicular with the body as possible. We're stretching out the outside of that glute here. With this team, we have the option of staying up on our hands or dropping down to our elbows. And we're going to hang out here for 2 minutes. we're still hanging out here, team. Following that breath in and out with each exhale, relaxing further and further into that stretch. We're swapping sides now, team. So remembering we have that back leg extended out behind us, trying to bring that front leg as close to perpendicular with the body as possible. And then from here, guys, we can stay up on our hands. We have the option of dropping down to our elbows or extending those arms fully out in front of us. We're gonna hang out here for 2 minutes. With each breath, team, we're trying to relax further into this stretch. If you're already down on your elbows, you can extend your arms out in front of you and get even deeper into the stretch. We're still going to hold out here for a little while longer. All right, guys, we are going to come out of that pigeon stretch and now work these hamstrings a bit. So we're going to get into a single leg seated forward fold. So we have our left leg out fully extended. We have our right foot pressed up against the inside of that leg. From there, we're leaning forward, trying to keep a flat back, and we can either grab our ankles, our calves, or our toes as we try and press that leg through the floor. We're going to hang out here for 2 minutes. And with each exhale, guys, we're trying to relax further and further into this stretch. Still gonna hold out here for a little while longer. Okay, team, we are gonna swap sides now. So when we swap our sides, remembering that we can still fold forward and either put our hand down on our calf, on our ankle, or on those toes. We're still trying to keep that straight back and drive that leg through the floor to get the stretch out of that hamstring. We're gonna hang out here for 2 minutes. And we're still trying to hang out here for a little bit longer, so with each exhale we're relaxing more and more into this stretch. Alright team, we're going to come up out of that stretch, and then we are going to get into our Sphinx or our seal pose. So reminder with this one, we're starting off laying flat on our stomach, then we're stacking the elbows underneath our shoulders and driving that floor away so we get a bit of a stretch out of our lower back, and we can hang out in the Sphinx position. Now if we want to load up that lower back a little bit more, from there we can readjust and put our hands underneath those shoulders and then press that floor away and drop those shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to hang out here for 2 minutes. We're still hanging out here, team. We're just following that breath in and out, trying to relax a little bit more into this stretch. All right, team, we're gonna come out of that pose and get into our thread the needle. So with this, we have those feet about hip width apart. We're pushing the hips back towards the heels. We have our left arm extended out in front of us, and we're threading that right arm underneath it with the palm pressed through to the floor. We're trying to drop that shoulder down to the floor. Alright guys, we're still trying to push that shoulder down to the floor. We're hanging out here for a little while longer. Okay, and we're going to swap sides now, team. So we're threading that arm through, keeping that palm pressed into the floor and trying to drive that shoulder closer and closer to the floor. We're about halfway, so we're with each exhale, we're still trying to push that shoulder closer to the floor. That upper back should be starting to loosen off a bit more now. Just gonna hang out here for the remainder of the time. All right, team, we're gonna pop out of that thread the needle, and to finish things off today, we're gonna work on some breathing. So we're gonna go through a bit of a box breathing drill here for 3 minutes. It's gonna be a 4-second inhale, followed by a 4-second hold, followed by a 4-second exhale, followed by a 4-second hold. Now for this, I want you guys to first set an intention for the rest of your day. No matter when you're doing this today, just set an intention, whether that be to go out and be productive, whether that to be present for the rest of your day. Just set that intention, make note of it, focus on that while you're breathing, but also aim to follow your breath throughout this box breathing drill. I'll touch back in with you guys halfway. We're gonna keep riding it out from here, team. Alright, and we're still following that breath in and holding, following that breath out and holding, and just trying to focus on that breath and that intention for the day. All right, that is us for today, team. I hope you have a marvelous rest of your Monday.